Good morning. I am going to be taking you to studio today. I am a third year architecture student. My name's Jubilee, and yeah, I commute, so it's I think 7:40 right now. I'm about to get on the train. It takes me about an hour and a half to get to uni, and then we have our year meeting, so basically telling us about like what we need to know, and then we have studio from like 11 to 5 depending on how the day goes, but yeah, pretty excited. I've got my sister's Kung Fu Panda shoes on because we're gonna kick architectural.
A few moments later. 1 hour later.
I'm now at uni after getting the train. This is my friend Omer. What's your favourite thing about doing architecture?
I think it's the studio sessions because you get to discuss with everybody, and it's such a chilled, relaxed type of environment where you just get to discuss. So it's not really like a classical type of thing. So it's actually pretty fun and relaxed, laid back. I enjoy that much.
Yeah, this is the right one. Thank you. Oh yeah, don't forget to tap that.
Well, went down so far, and it was quite interesting. You remember when we started, we talked about the AP, the ambition of the year, we talked about how we were going to actually tackle authentic problem, how we were going to be kind of a laboratory of inventive ideas, and working at
Hey guys, what's hanging?
What's good?
We're doing an art shop sale, and I'm so excited. I need all of the supplies, honestly. They have the little trees. I've always wanted these little trees. We're reading this article right now about new trends in housing.
Because Laura wanted to. Bad situation, and to make the quality of the housing better. But they didn't have much money, of course, after the Second World War. They built very quickly, very many, very good standard
At the time.
apartments, but they were all the same. And they stuck people on top of another and beside one another where they weren't used to that. They weren't used to not have a connection to the ground. But
I need coffee, so I ran downstairs to the cafe. I'm gonna get chocolate too. So cute. Cheers!
okay, you guys know where these cars are going.
This is our site model. Commercial Road. Okay, we're having a brief lunch intermission. I've already eaten some of my food, so I'm going to show you what I got from the Eldon Art Shop haul. First thing, butter paper, which I'm going to use as tracing paper. They had a tracing paper roll for £5, and then I saw this for £2, and it's like yellow. How cute! My drawings are going to look so cute. Tracing paper is like really important for architecture people. And then I got a portfolio thing. It folds out really big, so like say if you're going to an interview or something, this will keep it weatherproof. I got some drawing paper. Oh, that was £2, and then this is £1. It's got sheets of like acid-free drawing paper, so you can like paint and stuff on it, which is pretty good. And then I got this big bag of stuff. These trees, I always used to see them in Eldon Art Shop, and I was like, I'm not paying that much money for a tree. But they were, I think they were 30p at the sale. So I got this one and this one. And then I was gonna get loads, but then I thought, most stuff is digital anyway, I might just take pictures of these and then Photoshop them in, or use them as like studies, like try drawing them. This school's gonna be so long. And then I got this little sketchbook for 30p. I always feel like I should carry a sketchbook on me, and this is like the perfect size to carry around. And then I got some wire for model making, different colors. And I got this second-hand scale ruler. I actually probably have like 3 of these, but I feel like I always lose them or don't know where they are. So this is a good spare one. And then, oh, I got this pack of sketching pens. They look pretty bougie. I don't remember how much this is. I think it was 30p. I'm not sure. But yeah. And then I also got these glue packs of glue dots for 60p, which is such a bargain. I don't even know what you use them for, but I just thought they would be helpful, like handy. And then I got a pencil sharpener, which is like a manual one, so it's not like you just rub the pencil in here, which is like, I feel like it could be useful. And then if you are an architect student, you know what these things are for. They are blades for model making, and this is the thing that removes it from the knife. Because if you try and do it yourself, you're probably going to end up hurting yourself. So, essential. And I think both of these things were like literally under £1. And then I got a palette knife. I've always wanted to try palette art, and this was like 30p. And then some thumbtacks, which can be useful for model making. Some black is it gouache? I'm not sure how to say this word. Yeah, it's gouache. Sorry, I'm probably saying it wrong. Yes, you always need black. Black and white are the ultimate colors. And then I got these pens, which are also classic architecture material. Ticky pens. Oh my gosh, these were 30p. I got a 0.8 and a 0.5 because I feel like those are like the main ones that I would need. And then I also got a yellow one and a brown one because I feel like it's nice to add a bit of colour in the line work sometimes. And then I also got this to put everything in. So that's my haul.
This is the community part, maybe these goals, maybe residential elements become something else there that then close the sites on here, they relate to a new public space in front. So there is potential, but that when you work with this kind of building, then you need to be cautious that the new typology that you're introducing has some needs. Also you see here, this you have another residential building, you see this side of it.
Part of my scheme, making use of these abandoned buildings and then changing their uses to fit some of the key points that are needed on commercial road. And that led me to identifying which buildings would work best for which use on the site, from like how much space is available on the site and how close they are to certain needs and services and stuff. So from there, so all these buildings are unused on the site.
A few inches later.